Let's start with your reading, Aries. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your overall situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you at the moment and the upcoming events for you. Okay. All right, this looks beautiful. Okay, so the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles followed by the Devil. And so with this main energy, what we see is that coming up for you, there could be some sort of major temptation. Something that would look and feel very good, but that long term could result in a bad choice. Now, what's important to understand is the fact that what comes your way can still be good at a certain degree. But what we are seeing right here is that the timing is wrong. Overall, this could be something that you have been waiting for, something you have been hoping for, and that for you does have some sort of importance. This could also easily be something that at some point you gave up on, but something that secretly you still wanted, even if you decided to perhaps not admit it to the people around you or even to yourself. The Seven of Pentacles is suggesting that you worked for this at some point, and also that soon you'll start receiving some sort of offer, messages, elements that will come to you with very little work from you as well. And what we need to understand is the real intentions behind the people involved into the situation and what they want from this current situation at this moment in time. So let's see how this energy is overall applying to the rest of the messages and the rest of the reading. In the middle of the reading, Three of Wands and Strength. So the main energy motivating you and motivating your overall moves, actions, and words comes from this Three of Wands right here. And it's clear with this card that you have been waiting a long time to see this finally happening. We could be looking at something that you wanted to really show up around you. Maybe someone reaching out, an offer finally coming in, an opportunity to move, to transform, something overall very, very tempting. And right now, your main focus will be on the fact that you can finally do this, and the excitement will definitely act as a very powerful force within you. Now, as we said earlier, timing is going to be fundamental here. And it's clearly something that is not on the sideline of the situation, time, but it's actually very intrinsic to the final outcome that you have ahead. Sometimes we're just so tired of waiting for something that as soon as we see any sort of movement, we want to jump at that opportunity to transform, to finally feel some sort of progress that we might start to maybe not look at what we really have in front of us. But with the Strength card right next to this energy, we see that there is something that you're going to gain by waiting and hold on before taking any sort of action. Right here, clearly someone is going to reach out and they seem excited, they seem charming, very hard to resist. So let's see why you should wait and how that waiting time would change the final outcome. In your focus position, Knight of Swords, and it does not surprise me. Obviously, right here, we see that this energy is definitely going to be very powerful. You see someone coming towards you with such determination and with some sort of obsession as well towards you, towards the situation, that you just feel that it's safe to react with the same type of energy and the same type of excitement as well. You might think that you were the only one waiting for this, waiting to do this, like we've seen in the Three of Wands, waiting to finally release energy, which could mean maybe just finally saying something that you needed to say, do something that you've been waiting a long time to finally do. Right here, obviously, there's going to be an urge to go for this and not even think about it. Now, I won't deny that this person is bringing a lot of passion and some sort of spotlight focus on you. But let's not forget what the cards are suggesting. Their short-term intentions might be very flattering and might give you that instant validation that sooner or later we all look for. But by waiting and not giving in right away, there is something that will change in this person's mind, and we'll have to look into what it is and why it's going to be better. Now more than ever, it's very important for you to have the long-term goals in mind, and soon you will understand why. Impacting you, the Ten of Swords. This energy impacting you right now is definitely very heavy. And so, Aries, here you have to be very careful. When we come from a place such as this one, we might be carrying some pain, disappointment, and hurt from the past, and it's never a good idea to go through new beginnings feeling this way. As an example, it's almost like someone here who feels a very important need to have someone by their side, right? Therefore, they might go out, meet with people, go on the apps, talk to people, and just go for anyone who's showing interest so that they can get together, have fun. But then when the other person leaves, they might feel even worse than they did before. And so clearly here, I see a type of urge that you should not show to this person. Do not act as though your life depends on what is coming towards you, Aries. And trust me, this is not because you have to learn how to be patient, how to just say no when you want to say yes, but it's because the intentions of the other person are going to change once they see that you're not available for something that just doesn't meet your expectations, your long-term expectations. You have the power in the situation, even if you think you don't. So use it, make the best out of it, and just keep in mind that this is your time to fight for what it is that you want long-term. You might have been a victim in the past, but right now you do have control over the situation, and the final result of what's happening around you right now, it's going to be entirely on you. So in your strength right now, we see a clear message that tells you about looking for perfection. This is not usually a message that I like to give because sometimes looking for perfection means looking forever and overall never taking risks. But in this specific case, in this specific situation, if you see something that doesn't feel 100% right, then it's time to say thank you, but no thank you. Show to the other person that you have to make up your mind still, that you have other things going on, other options, and that you'll get back to them when you can. I definitely see that this will come as a surprise to the other person, someone who maybe was used to see you in a certain way. Right now, this person is learning and feeling things about you that they haven't felt before. We all agree that we do not want to play games. I agree. In order to have someone, in order to have what you want, right? And also in order to have someone finally seeing us as the special person that we are. But there is nothing wrong in playing the game at the beginning, as long as after that, the two of you can go back to a place where you can be honest and transparent to each other. But at the beginning, games are not always a bad idea. More than games, strategies, making sure that we don't give the wrong message to someone who doesn't know us very well yet, or doesn't know the new person that we have become and that you have become here, Aries. Now, supporting the reading, oh my God, Look at this. Supporting this message of very, very important energy here. With the lovers right here is easy. It's easy to understand how this person is now starting to see you, Aries. Sometimes we are blind at the most simple things. They had such a special, beautiful person in front of them and they couldn't see it. This is almost like someone who is blinded by the light of the sun. Something so beautiful, so special, and so important, but so bright that you cannot even see it if you look straight at it. So trust me when I say that this person, by realizing that you're not immediately available to them and that you're not available anytime that they please, anytime that they want you, they will start to reevaluate the situation in a completely different way. And so coming towards you, come on, look at these cards right here. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, the Chariot. Right here, we finally see the upcoming energy for you. We see all the energies, all the elements that we've seen at the beginning of the reading, with that missing piece, which we call time. But this is the right place and the right time for this to happen and for this to be successful long term. This is a redo, something that it's going to happen again, but this time is going to be successful in major ways. With this Knight of Wands, we see how this person is soon going to do or say something that you do not expect at all. It almost feels like before they came in with a message that said, hey, what's up, for example. Whereas now this person is coming in with a, I need you. But let's get clarification, because what we see is definitely a very strong energy from someone who has realized that they actually care about you more than they initially realized. But we have to see if this is because right now you're just not being available to them anymore, or if it's because they truly feel that way and they truly want to build something that will last a long time. So let's immediately see what is coming up for you. Let's see what this person is going to do with such an urge. And let's see how this energy is actually bound to evolve in the future. Is this something that is building a strong foundation, or is this just fire that will burn fast and then go away fast as well? Let's look into it, Aries. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget, Aries, that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. The bridging energy that takes us from the current situation to the upcoming events. The Page of Wands. Right here, obviously, we see everything starting with a message. A very important message, which, again, as we were saying, it's going to have a different energy, a different tone, and overall, a different approach. So we see that this person cared about you already, but they needed that wake-up call. They needed to see that you're now always available to them as soon as they come in. That's why the cards were saying, hold on, Aries, don't jump into this opportunity, because it's still a good one, but it's going to be much better if you say no this time. And we see why. We've seen what's happening here. So let's see what this person is about to do. We see that they're going to send a message. Let's try to understand what they're going to say, what you should expect from them in the near future. And then we will see how this new chapter is going to evolve in the distant future as well. First of all, let's clarify this Page of Wands.
Okay. Well, there's a surprise coming up for you. Yeah. And the surprise is actually right here with the Three of Wands.